Hello, my name is MJ Brown. I'm a registered holistic nutritionist, and the topic I want to talk about today is the overuse or the long-term use of antacids and mineral absorption. As I mentioned in a previous video, 90% of GERD or acid reflux is due to low acid in your stomach and not high acid like is the common belief. When you have low acid, HCl, the acidity in your stomach is about 5 pH, like a pH of 5, and it should be between 1 and 3, like battery acid. That's what you need to actually digest and break down food. But when you use antacid, it brings up the pH to about 5. And that's not strong enough. It's like vinegar, so you're not having the effect that you should. You need HCl to stimulate pepsin, which is the enzyme needed to break down protein. And you need protein to be broken down into individual amino acids to surround minerals, because minerals have a charge. And if they're not surrounded or neutralized with amino acids, they can't be absorbed in the small intestine. So that causes a serious problem in the long run. So long-term use of antacid can lead to iron deficiency, potassium, magnesium, calcium, all of the minerals that are absolutely necessary for proper health. When you're deficient in iron, you will eventually develop a condition called anemia. And if you've suffered from anemia, or if you know someone with anemia, you will know that it's not a pleasant condition, and where you experience extreme fatigue, exhaustion. So again, the overuse of antacid will also cause potassium deficiency. And potassium deficiency, the number one symptom of potassium deficiency is fatigue. It can also lead to high blood pressure. And the reason how that works is that potassium and sodium need to be in balance in the body. A ratio of 7 to 1, 7 potassium to 1 sodium. But because we're on a high sodium diet in the North American population, it's very hard to have a high potassium ratio compared to sodium. And we tend to have higher sodium content. But with antacid, the problem compounds even more. So it's even harder to have a high potassium level. Magnesium is another mineral where 2/3 of the population is deficient. It has been shown to be one of the most deficient mineral that most people have. And you will have muscle cramps. We tend to think that potassium causes muscle cramps. It does, but magnesium is also a very high possibility with muscle cramping, because magnesium relaxes soft tissues. So your veins, arteries, your muscles, even your bowels. So if you suffer from constipation, magnesium tends to really help in that way. Calcium now, the last one here. Calcium, as you know, is needed for proper bone density or bone formation. It works with vitamin D. But you can have vitamin D, but if your calcium is not being absorbed because of antacid use, then you can be at risk of developing osteoporosis later on in life. So overall, these are some of the effects of the long-term use of antacid. In my next video, I want to add a component to this, and it will be something that a lot of people are quite passionate about, and it's their cup of coffee. So we're going to discuss that in the next video, the effect of caffeine in the proper functioning of the body. And I will see you in my next video.